Gallatin, cloudy, 75. Lawrenceburg, clear, 79. Lebanon, cloudy, 82. Lewisburg, partly cloudy, 82. Livingston, mostly cloudy, 73. McMinnville, partly cloudy, 77. Murfreesboro, mostly cloudy, 84. Portland, cloudy, 72. Pulaski, clear, 82. Rockwood, cloudy, 72. Shelbyville, clear, 77. Smyrna, mostly cloudy, 86. Springfield, cloudy, 70. Tullahoma, partly cloudy, 75. Winchester, clear, 73. Elsewhere in Tennessee: Chattanooga, clear, 74. Jackson, clear, 81. Knoxville, partly cloudy, 74.
All right, good evening. We have a lot of storms coming in for tonight. We need the rain very badly. In fact, if we don't get rain tonight, it's going to be quite a while before we see another rain chance here in our county. So let's get right to it and take a look at the situation. We have, first of all, nearest to us, we had this little pop-up that came up just south of Short Mountain and moved off to the east. And this particular shower here, I'm going to check on it to see what our chance of lightning would be with that, because that's pretty close to our county. It is moving away, but we want to know. We want to know what's going to happen with it. So give me just a second here to flip over to another screen. Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay, I'm not seeing any immediate lightning threats with that one. But up here to our north and northwest is another story. This big cell that has just popped up over Watertown, let's go back a few frames and see what has happened with it. So as you can see, that one just kind of came out of nowhere. We had an outflow boundary sinking southward from the storms that were to our north, and as it came across the Watertown area, we had a sudden pop-up of storm activity there. And that storm looks to be moving off to the east-southeast. Now, none of these storms right now are severe. It was deemed strong by the National Weather Service, and I want to go back and take a look at what they were saying about that. They were saying maximum hail size up to a 1/4 inch and maximum wind gust of 40 miles per hour. So that's not severe, but that is a strong storm. We have a big storm coming out of the metro area. It looks like it's coming over Mount Juliet and coming into Antioch right now. We'll zoom in on it a little bit, check out its progression. And I see we have a lightning bolt that has popped up near Smyrna. So basically we have a outflow boundary that is moving right along this area right there. Yeah, I can actually outline that for you. So right along here, and it's right into the north part of our county right now, and that is moving down to the south pretty much. So once that outflow boundary crosses your location, your storm chances and lightning chances will go way up. So lightning could begin popping up anytime in North Cannon County along our North County line, especially around Auburntown. So we ask that everyone move indoors. I know the lightning is very neat to look at, but it is not safe to be outside when it gets this close. Lightning can strike 10 miles outside of precipitation. So it does not need to be raining at your location for you to be struck. I'm going to take a look at some other radar products here. Looking at our hail product here, showing some small hail over just to the west-northwest side of Watertown there. This product shows the storm tops. These storm tops are going up to almost 33,000 feet. As it is seen from this radar. If I go out of Huntsville, it might be taller than that. But let's just take a look at it from a different radar product and see. Let's go to one of our 3D products here. Take a look at it that way. There we go. Yeah, so the radar beam, as you can see here, is slices up at this angle, and these storm tops are going up to 40,000 feet in some cases. In fact, you can't see the storm top at all because the storm just came over the radar site. That hole there indicates where the radar site is. And here comes a warning for somebody. Let me see who the... Oh, that's not quite us, almost. So that's for Rutherford County and southern Wilson County.
Thunderstorm warning for southeastern Davidson County in Middle Tennessee, central Rutherford County in Middle Tennessee, southern Wilson County in Middle Tennessee until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 10:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near La Vernie, or 13 miles southwest of Lebanon, moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. 6 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. It includes Rural, La Vernie, Mount Juliet, Watertown, Walter Hill, Rural Hill, Molina City, Cedars of Lebanon State Park, Las Gases, Milton, and Gladeville. This includes the following highways: Interstate 40 between mile markers 226 and 227. Interstate 24 near mile marker 66. Markers 72 and 84. Interstate 840 between mile markers 53 and 74. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
Okay, when will that weather radio ever learn that it's Laverne and not La Vernie? So we have some winds aloft detected at almost 70 miles an hour. This is north of Laverne, and this is moving across Rutherford County right now, moving in this direction right here, as you see me drawing it there on the screen. So we will watch that. We'll watch that storm. We'll watch that wind pocket and see how it evolves. And that is the reason why the National Weather Service just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for that cell. Okay, I'm going to drop out of here for a minute so I can make a post about this, because I have to do the written post as well, and I will be right back.
State Park, Las Gases, Milton, and Gladeville. This includes the following highways: Interstate 40 between mile markers 226 and 227. Interstate 24 near mile marker 66, in between mile markers 72 and 84. Interstate 840 between mile markers 53 and 74. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A strong thunderstorm will impact southern Smith, western DeKalb, southeastern Wilson and northeastern Cannon counties through 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 10:22 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm over Watertown, or 11 miles southeast of Lebanon, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour and pea-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Minor hail damage to vegetation is possible. Locations impacted include Smithville, Watertown, Hickman, Alexandria, Dowelltown, Liberty, Auburntown, Center Hill Lake, and Edgar Evans State Park. This includes Interstate 40 between mile markers 242 and 253, in between mile markers 264 and 267. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. The National Weather Service in Nashville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Davidson County in Middle Tennessee, central Rutherford County in Middle Tennessee, southern Wilson County in Middle Tennessee, until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 10:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near La Vernie, or 13 miles southwest of Lebanon, moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Murfreesboro, Smyrna, La Vernie, Mount Juliet, Watertown, Walter Hill, Rural Hill, Belinda City, Cedars of Lebanon State Park, Las Gases, Milton, and Gladeville. This includes the following highways: Interstate 40 between mile markers 226 and 227. Interstate 24 near mile marker 66, in between mile markers 72 and 84. Interstate 840 between mile markers 53 and 74. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A strong thunderstorm will impact southern Smith, western DeKalb, southeastern Wilson and northeastern Cannon counties through 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 10:22 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm over Watertown, or 11 miles southeast of Lebanon, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour and pea-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Minor hail damage to vegetation is possible. Locations impacted include Smithville, Watertown, Hickman, Alexandria, Dowelltown, Liberty, Auburntown, Center Hill Lake, and Edgar Evans State Park. This includes Interstate 40 between mile markers 242 and 253, in between mile markers 264 and 267. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. The National Weather Service in Nashville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Davidson County in Middle Tennessee, central Rutherford County in Middle Tennessee, southern Wilson County in Middle Tennessee, until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 10:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near La Vernie, or 13 miles southwest of Lebanon, moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Murfreesboro, Smyrna, La Vernie, Mount Juliet, Watertown, Walter Hill, Rural Hill, Belinda City, Cedars of Lebanon State Park, Las Gases, Milton, and Gladeville. This includes the following highways: Interstate 40 between mile markers 226 and 227. Interstate 24 near mile marker 66, in between mile markers 72 and 84. Interstate 840 between mile markers 53 and 74. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A strong thunderstorm will impact southern Smith, western DeKalb, southeastern Wilson and northeastern Cannon counties through 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 10:22 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm over Watertown, or 11.
Okay, as you've probably read, we have a severe thunderstorm warning for Rutherford and Wilson counties. This is extending all the way over to the northwest portion of almost to our northwest portion of our county, not quite across the county line because we're not under the warning quite yet, but it is getting closer and we're watching this. So let's go ahead and check on our wind situation again. And we have some pretty decent wind pockets indicated over here north of Smyrna. At about 800 feet, the radar is seeing winds up to 64 miles per hour. And let's see if we can get an idea of how this is moving. So you see that this storm came across Nashville, and it was severe earlier. The severe thunderstorm warning was dropped, and then the storm has gotten its act together again as it came into Rutherford County. And it looks like the strongest winds are coming across Interstate 840 right now. The super speedway would be right here in this location. Now this is still a good ways off from our county. This is not threatening us at the time, but we are going to watch it as it comes closer to make sure we are safe over here. Let's check our hail product here and see what is happening. I have a few small hail pockets up around Watertown still, and a few more back over towards Laverne. That hail may not be making it to the ground. Zoom out to get an idea of what's happening across the area. Most of the heavier action is happening behind this outflow boundary that I mentioned earlier. It extends back over here around Leapers Fork area over in Williamson County over towards Franklin, and then up towards Laverne area, and then extends over to around Auburntown. So this outflow is coming into North Cannon County right now as we speak. Some of the wind up in this storm north of Auburntown might be reaching up to 37 miles per hour. That's not severe. That could change though, so as we have said, remain weather aware tonight. Someone's asking if these will last all night. No, they will not. They will last long enough to probably make you miss a little sleep. Okay, I'm still here. I did have to turn the music off because Facebook doesn't like music. They will shut you down if you try to play any music on here. YouTube is good with it. They have no problem. All right, the outflow continues to move southward. And let's see here what we're looking at as far as storm arrival. Probably within 30 minutes, this storm coming into northwestern Rutherford County should arrive in northwest Cannon County. And we are still seeing some decently strong winds above 840 right now in, let's see, what is this? Northwest Rutherford County. I think the county line is right through here where the super speedway is, the Wilson County line. We're still seeing some winds up to 64 miles per hour. And that is about 1,000 feet above the ground. So Auburntown, you're probably hearing some noise up there by now, I would think. And that lightning is just across the county line, so again, no one should be out trying to watch this. Lightning can strike up to 10 miles outside of precipitation, so keep that in mind. And there might be some small hail north of Auburntown. A lot of times we get these hail indicators and the hail does not even make it to the ground. So that's why we ask for reports if you see any hail to let us know, and we like for you to compare those sizes to coins. And of course, you only shoot pictures of that when it's safe to do so, and it would not be safe to do so right now because of all that lightning happening. I'm waiting for a radar update to see what's happening with this wind pocket over 840. All right, the update just came in, and we still have some winds up to 57 miles per hour indicated at 1,037 feet. And then another wind pocket up here in Wilson County, indicated at 59.3 miles per hour, and that is 980 feet above the ground. And as the storm comes closer to our county, we do have a weather station over here in Reedyville that will attempt to take a measurement of the winds. You can see those yellows have gone away quite a bit. I mean, there's still hints of it there, but it's not nearly as strong as we were seeing a few minutes ago. Have to keep checking our hail product too to make sure we've not developed any hail up here in the north part of our county, and so far we don't have any. We could have some moving in here soon, but it'll be small probably if that happens, at least based on what I see right now. Okay, I'm going to step away here for a minute. I will be back, but I'm going to step away for a minute to make a post. I do have to do the written post as well. So hang in there and I'll be back here in just a minute.
Gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Minor hail damage to vegetation is possible. Locations impacted include Smithville, Watertown, Hickman, Alexandria, Dowelltown, Liberty, Auburntown, Center Hill, and Edgar Evans State Park. This includes Interstate 40 between mile markers 242 and 253, in between mile markers 264 and 267. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. In Nashville at 10 p.m. Mostly cloudy, the temperature was 87 degrees, dew point was 66, and the relative humidity was 49%. Winds were southwest at 6 miles an hour. The pressure was 2991 inches and rising. Around Middle Tennessee. Clarksville, light rain, 75. Crossville, mostly cloudy, 73. Columbia Mount Pleasant, clear, 79. Dixon, mostly cloudy, 81. Fayetteville, partly cloudy, 75. Gallatin, cloudy, 75. Lawrenceburg, clear, 79. Lebanon, cloudy, 82. Lewisburg, partly cloudy, 82. Livingston, mostly cloudy, 73. McMinnville, partly cloudy, 77. Murfreesboro, mostly cloudy, 84. Portland, cloudy, 72. Pulaski, clear, 82. Rockwood, cloudy, 72. Shelbyville, clear, 77. Smyrna, mostly cloudy, 86. Springfield cloudy, 70. Tullahoma, partly cloudy, 75. Winchester, clear, 73. Elsewhere in Tennessee: Chattanooga, clear, 74. Jackson, clear, 81. Knoxville, partly cloudy, 74. Memphis, clear, 83. Oak Ridge, light rain, 73. Tri-Cities, mostly cloudy, 69. Across the region: Louisville, partly cloudy, 79. Bowling Green, mostly cloudy, 76. Huntsville, clear, 77. Paducah, clear, 77. Birmingham, mostly cloudy, 80. Atlanta, light rain, 73. Again, conditions at Nashville, mostly cloudy, 87 degrees. Here is the forecast for Manchester, Tracy City, Estill Springs, Wartrace, Bradyville, Murfreesboro and surrounding areas. Tonight, mostly clear this evening, then becoming partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Patchy fog after midnight. Lows in the upper 60s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday, sunny. Patchy fog in the morning. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday night, mostly clear in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-60s. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday night, mostly clear. Lows around 60. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tuesday, sunny. Highs in the lower 80s. Tuesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-50s. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows around 60. Thursday, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. Thursday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-60s. Friday, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. A strong thunderstorm will impact Rutherford, east central Williamson, southeastern Wilson and northern Cannon counties through 11:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 10:56 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm over Walter Hill, or near Murfreesboro, moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazard: wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. Source: radar indicated. Impact: gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Locations impacted include Murfreesboro, Woodbury, Smyrna, La Vernie, Nolensville, Walter Hill, Auburntown, Las Gases, Christiana, Cedars of Lebanon State Park, Rockvale, Milton, and Reddyville. This includes the following highways: Interstate 24 between mile markers 65 and 88. Interstate 840 between mile markers 45 and 65. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. Here is the forecast for Manchester, Tracy City, Estill Springs, Wartrace, Bradyville, Murfreesboro and surrounding areas. Tonight, mostly clear this evening, then becoming partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Patchy fog after midnight. Lows in the upper 60s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday, sunny. Patchy fog in the morning. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday night, mostly clear in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-60s.
Alright, I'm back, and let's take a look at the updated situation here. Let's start out by taking a look at where our outflow boundary is located, and it looks like it's coming right along this area right here, south of Short Mountain, along where about Woodbury is located, over to Reedyville, over to Cottrell, and then south of Murfreesboro, extending on over into Williamson County. But what we're mainly concerned about is what's happening right here for us, and as this outflow drops southward, behind there is where we will see storm activity and lightning. So North Cannon County, your storm is coming very soon, and for South Cannon County, it will be just a little bit later. All right, let's take a look at some other products. Let's look at our hail product to make sure we don't have any hail developing. We do have a pocket of small hail indicated up here between, well, just north of between Auburntown and Gasaway. And I think I'm going to put on the storm history of that, and we can see that this hail pocket was moving to the southeast between the radar scans. Again, this is a history product here showing where the hail pocket was and where it has moved to on the latest radar scan. And we'll turn that off now and look at some other products. Let's check out the wind. And the wind product is showing nothing severe, nothing like what we saw a few minutes ago. And if you missed that, we'll back it up a few frames here. A few minutes ago, we had some bright yellows coming into Smyrna and Laverne, and that prompted a severe thunderstorm warning for Rutherford County. Those strong winds up to 60 miles per hour, some exceeding 60 miles per hour. It persisted all the way over to Interstate 840, and then they died down as they came further east or further southeast. And this is where we are now. So currently, we're looking at winds of 40 plus miles per hour in northern Rutherford County. This is coming up on Auburntown here pretty soon. And we will continue to monitor this to see if the storm again goes severe or if it just continues to stay at strong status, which is where it is right now. Kicking back over to the reflectivity, we can see that we do have heavy rain between Auburntown and Gasaway right now. The good news is most of us should see some rain tonight. And the other good news is we probably won't see any flooding because this looks like it's going to move through pretty quickly. In fact, I want to take a look at another product over here and see what kind of rain we've been getting out of this. Let's just look at the rainfall over the past hour. And it looks like heaviest rain we've seen was up around Watertown, and that was 1.35 inches of rain up there. So that's not looking like a lot of flood potential, and that's good news because, you know, Auburntown, you have a situation up there where you have several creeks coming together right there in town, and you know about flooding up there. But again, flooding does not look to be an issue. Now, that's not to say if you live in a low area and if you're out, you shouldn't watch those creeks because the water can pile up fast, but we're not expecting a flash flood situation tonight. So it looks like maybe we'll see maybe 20 minutes of decent rain when it moves over your location. And I'm speaking generally when I say that, when I say your location, just anyone that's in the path of this, based on what it is showing right now, it looks like about 20 minutes of rain. That special weather statement polygon has just come on the display, and that is including the area of North Cannon County over to, I believe that's the Half Acre area over there. Yes, Half Acre, and then extending southwest down to just north of Bradyville. So pretty much the northwestern half of Cannon County is under a special weather statement for a strong thunderstorm that's coming in. And if you missed that, let me take a look. Let me take another look at that post I made. All right, here we go. And this is not going to show on the screen. I'm just going to look at it myself and read it to you. The hazard is going to be wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour according to the National Weather Service. If the winds get much above that, then we will be approaching severe status, but right now it is just considered to be a strong storm. They said that gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. So that could be your trampoline or maybe your kiddie swimming pool. I want to take a look at these storms and see just how tall they are currently, and we'll do that by looking at a cross section here. Looks like some of our best hail potential is just north of Auburntown right now, and I'm basing that on this little heavy pocket of this heavy pocket right here. This little
lightning detected at 18 miles.
Anyway, this little pocket of purple that you see right here, that's where we have some heavier decibels down lower, closer to the ground. So that is sometimes an indication that there could be hail making it to the surface. But the storm tops are making it to about, it looks like about maybe 35,000 feet at the most. The hail particle on the radar is saying there could be a small hail pocket over here just to the west of Gasaway. And the largest that hail could be would be maybe up to half an inch. I doubt it's that small, that large though. Let's see. And that just jumped over. The radar update came in, and now that has it plotted over here north of Short Mountain. I don't expect any reports of hail from that, but if you do see any hail, please let me know. It will probably be pea-sized if you see anything. And lightning is jumping out ahead of precipitation, as indicated by these icons here around Short Mountain area. Another lightning bolt was just indicated. I think that's what my local detector here was picking up on. You heard that just a minute ago as it interrupted.
Lightning detected at 22 miles.
And there it goes again. So I'll probably have to turn that off. That's just going to continue interrupting. The good news at the moment is nothing is deemed to be severe by the National Weather Service. Right now it looks like just rain and lightning, maybe a little bit of wind. Speaking of wind, let's go ahead and check the wind product again and see what it's saying. Yeah, so far it looks like everything is behaving itself out there. Nothing too crazy seen. Most of these brighter reds are winds in the 40s. 40 mile per hour is what we're looking at. Everywhere you see the bright reds. And that does not mean it is reaching the ground. That is indicated by radar, which the radar beam in this area coming across northwestern Cannon County, that radar beam is around 18 to 1900 feet above the ground. I'm going to check some of my social media now to see if anyone had asked any questions. All right, so again, this storm is not severe at the moment. It is mainly just rain and lightning coming into the north part of our county. I'll keep watching on it. I'm going to step away for a minute to make another post about this, and I will be back.
Tuesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-50s. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows around 60. Thursday, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. Thursday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-60s. Friday, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. Friday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-60s. Saturday, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. A strong thunderstorm will impact southeastern Dixon, northeastern Maury, Williamson, south-central Cheatham and northeastern Hickman counties through 11:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 11:08 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm over Fairview, moving southeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour and pea-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Minor hail damage to vegetation is possible. Locations impacted include Franklin, Columbia, Spring Hill, Kingston Springs, Thompson Station, Pegram, Fairview, Leapers Fork, and Natchez Trace at Highway 96. This includes the following highways: Interstate 40 between mile markers 181 and 186, and near mile marker 188. Interstate 65 between mile markers 47 and 65. Interstate 840 between mile markers 3 and 38. Frequent cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Lightning can strike 10 miles away from a thunderstorm. Seek a safe shelter inside a building or vehicle. The current time is 11:13 p.m. Central Daylight Time. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio, All Hazards, the voice of the National Weather Service. This is station WXK-63, located in Coffee County. The broadcast originates from the National Weather Service office near Nashville and is provided in conjunction with the Ben Lomond Broadband Internet Services. In Nashville at 11 p.m. Mostly cloudy, the temperature was 72 degrees, dew point was 67, and the relative humidity was 84%. Winds were north at 8 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.95 inches and rising. Around Middle Tennessee. Clarksville, partly cloudy, 74. Crossville, partly cloudy, 71. Columbia Mount Pleasant, clear, 77. Dixon, cloudy, 72. Fayetteville, mostly cloudy, 75. Gallatin, cloudy, 72. Lawrenceburg, clear, 77. Lebanon, mostly cloudy, 73. Lewisburg, partly cloudy, 79. Livingston, mostly cloudy, 72. McMinnville, partly cloudy, 77. Murfreesboro, mostly cloudy, 84. Portland, partly cloudy, 70. Pulaski, clear, 79. Rockwood, partly cloudy, 70. Shelbyville, clear, 77. Smyrna, a thunderstorm, 72. Springfield, mostly cloudy, 70. Tullahoma, partly cloudy, 73. Winchester, partly cloudy, 73. Elsewhere in Tennessee: Chattanooga, partly cloudy, 73. Jackson, clear, 82. Knoxville, mostly cloudy, 73. Memphis, clear, 82. Oak Ridge, mostly cloudy, 74. Tri-Cities, cloudy, 68. Across the region: Louisville, partly cloudy, 77. Bowling Green, partly cloudy, 75. Huntsville, clear, 77. Paducah, clear, 78. Birmingham, mostly cloudy, 78. Atlanta, cloudy, 73. Again, conditions at Nashville, mostly cloudy, 72 degrees. Here is the forecast for Manchester, Tracy City, Estill Springs, Wartrace, Bradyville, Murfreesboro and surrounding areas. Tonight, mostly clear this evening, then becoming partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms.
Okay, I am back. Let's see what is happening over there on the east side of Short Mountain, where we have a heavy storm with a lot of rain coming down. Let's see what's happening. Let's take a look at our hail product again. And nothing seen there right now as far as hail goes. Check out the wind. Look, we might have a little hint of a strong wind right here. It looks like wind maybe up to 55 miles per hour. And I need to also check our Reedyville station, see what it is saying. Nothing severe, at least nothing severe from the National Weather Service. I just saw a radar update. Let's go over here to this radar over here near Reedyville. This cell right here looks like it's perking up a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on it. If this cell here was to gain strength, it would be tracking to the southeast over towards Bradyville, Hollow Springs area, maybe Moortown, but probably more so southwestern Cannon County. So again, we'll keep a watch on it. It looks like this cell here between what is this, Woodbury and Auburntown, looks like it might be trying to get its act back together too. And we did see that wind pocket of almost 55 miles an hour over there. Looks like we had a wind gust of only 20 miles per hour over at Reedyville, so nothing severe seen there. Let me check the history though, because one time I missed a very important report from over there. Yeah, the high wind gust of 26 miles per hour at 11:14. So, no, that is not anywhere near severe. And that would be good news because Reedyville has seen their fair share of severe weather over the past couple of years. I would suspect over here near Centertown and Center Hill, looking at all the lightning activity here, that we are about to see some more development there. I see the outflow boundary has extended now across Warren County down towards Centertown. And I want to get a look at what's happening up above the ground there. See if I can see why it's causing that lightning. Okay, so there's that development I'm talking about. So you see the precipitation here, but then there's a moisture pocket aloft developing, and that is up there close to the negative 20 degrees Celsius line. So when apparently the decibels are high enough to spark off some lightning there. The radar is not caught up with that quite yet. Oh, or maybe it has. Yes, it has caught up with it. There it is right there. So yes, that cell has developed aloft there and has dropped lightning just north of Centertown. And that's not our county, but that's important to us because that is within 10 miles of all this area over here. And if you're within 10 miles of lightning, you are close enough to be struck. So if you live over here north of Centertown and Warren County, over to the east of Center Hill, expect to see some heavy storm activity there pretty soon if you're not seeing it yet. You already have the lightning. So you can see how the precipitation aloft has not made it to the ground yet. Over here in this area is making it to the ground, but right here it is not. You're getting the lightning popping out of this, but the precipitation has either not made it to the ground yet or is probably just now making it, because you have to keep in mind this radar does lag just a couple of minutes, sometimes up to 4 minutes behind. A lot of these people claiming to have live radars don't really have live radars because it takes about 4 minutes for all that data to process, and then it has to be uploaded, and then we download it from the internet to show it to you. And there might be some hail in that cell over there as well. I'll check that here with our hail product to see what is happening with it. Let's see, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's zoom out a little bit. There is a hail pocket north of Center Hill. I suspect that has already moved down to the southeast by now, and we're just waiting for the radar update. Let's take a look at the history on that, though. You can see this is a history of this hail pocket, and you can see how it's started up here around Watertown. It has just tracked to the southeast. So if you live anywhere along this path here, and if you have seen any hail, I would like to know about that. But I definitely don't want anyone going outdoors to shoot any photos or anything like that with this lightning the way it is tonight. Turn off the history so we see only what's happening now. Looks like we have weakening. The rain is weakening in this area here. Let's go back a few frames and watch what it has done. Yeah, it perked up just for one radar sweep, and then it looks like it has weakened a little bit more. But right now, northwestern Cannon County is getting some much needed rain. And just how much rain have you gotten? Let's take a look at the Doppler indicated rainfall product. Let's see. Radar thinks that areas south of Auburntown have seen just over half an inch of rain. And that's at most. That would be along Auburntown Road. And this road here is not popping up, so I can't tell you what that is. Hastings Lane, Wilson Lane. So that area there has had the most rain so far. south of Auburntown, and then up here north of Gasaway has seen even more. But this blue that you see here, this will spread southward as these showers spread south. Let's take another look at our hail product and see what is happening. Still might be seeing a little small hail over here south of Half Acre, northeast of Center Hill area, crossing over into Warren County now. Zoom out and see what's happening in Middle Tennessee. We have heavy activity back over here in Dickson County, Cheatham County, Williamson County. And earlier the thinking was that only people to the east of I-24 were going to see some rain, and a little outflow boundary that popped when these cells were, let's see if we can go back that far. I'm going to back up way, well, that's as far back as we'll go. If that's as far back as the radar would take us. But at one point, these cells were up here north of Clarksville, and everything was looking like it was going to the southeast, and then we saw this outflow boundary start popping out, and I knew then that that would be a chance for these cells to pop further to the southwest, and that's exactly what happened. So nothing severe at the moment. I'm not seeing anything over our county that looks like it might go severe. Now this one over here in northwest Warren County, that is our strongest activity right now, and that is not posing a threat to most of us. Now if you live up here southeast of Half Acre, you are probably hearing quite a bit of noise right now. And as we look at this cell, we slice it and look at it as with a cross section tool, we can see that there's still some very heavy precipitation up around, what is that, about 15,000 feet down to about 9,000 feet. The electric field is on the rise as we have a cell popping up over near Center Hill right now. And this right here is what my EFM is picking up on. That is well within range of what I can detect. Let's see what happened. Let's look at the history. Yeah, that just popped up over there. And let's see what's happening up aloft with that, because yep, we already have lightning from it. I was going to see if it was going to produce lightning, and it already has. But we'll go ahead and take a look to see what's happening up there, because I like to know. This radar image here probably has not caught up with what is actually happening. Let's see, that's the thing. The radar is not truly live. It is an image that is produced over the time of about maybe 4 minutes. But the EFM device here, this is live. This is what is actually happening right now electrically with the storms near my weather station. So that cell is quite charged up over there. And I would expect lightning to continue over there around Center Hill. Okay, so the special weather statement just expired. And as of right now, we just have general thunderstorms moving southeast. At this point, we will not even call them strong storms. That doesn't mean we will not keep watch of what's happening, though, on radar, because sometimes we can see dangerous situations developing before the National Weather Service releases a warning. But right now, nothing is seen. Nothing is sticking out as severe. I want to step away just for a second to make another. Well, before I do that, it looks like this cell here might be perking up a little bit over Woodbury. Let me go back and check that to see if I'm correct on that. Yes, this. So if you're over there at Woodbury right now, you might be saying, what heavy storm? Well, it's still up in the air. It's not come down to the ground yet. And if it has not come down to the ground, it will be pretty soon. So, again, not severe, just rain, just a general thunderstorm. I'm going to take a break here for a second, and I got to put a written post on social media, but I will be back. I will be back if I can find the right thing to click. And here it is. I'll be right back in a couple of minutes.
Lawrenceburg, clear, 77. Cloudy, 79. Livingston, mostly cloudy, 72. McMinnville, partly cloudy, 77. Murfreesboro, mostly cloudy, 84. Portland, partly cloudy, 70. Pulaski, clear, 79. Rockwood, partly cloudy, 70. Shelbyville, clear, 77. Smyrna, a thunderstorm, 72. Springfield, mostly cloudy, 70. Tullahoma, partly cloudy, 73. Winchester, partly cloudy, 73. Elsewhere in Tennessee. Chattanooga, partly cloudy, 73. Jackson, clear, 82. Knoxville, mostly cloudy, 73. Memphis, clear, 82. Oak Ridge, mostly cloudy, 74. Tri-Cities, cloudy, 68. Across the region. Louisville, partly cloudy, 77. Bowling Green, partly cloudy, 75. Huntsville, clear, 77. Paducah, clear, 78. Birmingham, mostly cloudy, 78. Atlanta, cloudy, 73. Again, conditions at Nashville, mostly cloudy, 72 degrees. Here is the forecast for Manchester, Tracy City, Estill Springs, Wartrace, Bradyville, Murfreesboro and surrounding areas. Tonight, mostly clear this evening, then becoming partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Patchy fog after midnight. Lows in the upper 60s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday, sunny. Patchy fog in the morning. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s. A strong thunderstorm will impact northeastern Marshall, central Maury and southwestern Williamson counties through midnight Central Daylight Time. At 11:33 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Spring Hill, or 10 miles north of Columbia, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazard, wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour and pea-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Minor hail damage to vegetation is possible. Locations impacted include Franklin, Columbia, Spring Hill, Thompson Station, Chapel Hill, Santa Fe, and I-65 east of Columbia. This includes the following highways: Interstate 65 between mile markers 38 and 59. Interstate 840 between mile markers 16 and 31. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. Here is the forecast for Manchester, Tracy City, Estill Springs, Wartrace, Bradyville, Murfreesboro and surrounding areas. Tonight, mostly clear this evening, then becoming partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Patchy fog after midnight. Lows in the upper 60s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday, sunny. Patchy fog in the morning. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday night, mostly clear in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-60s. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday night, mostly clear. Lows around 60. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tuesday, sunny. Highs in the lower 80s. Tuesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-50s. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows around.
Alright, I'm back. And it looks like the showers over our county are weakening, and that it would not be good news because we need some rain. The shower over there over Warren County is picking up intensity. I would say it's picking up size-wise as well. So it's getting larger, plus it's picking up a little strength. So let's take a look at that, make sure I'm correct. Looking above the ground always tells the story of what's happening or about to happen. So it doesn't look like it's any stronger than it was, but it has grown in size. But for us here at home, our showers have weakened quite a bit. And that is not good news for most of us because we need some rain. And this was kind of our last shot of getting rain tonight, because over the next week, there are almost no chances of rain. In fact, the weather looked cooler and clear for most of the week. So if you were needing rain very badly in Central and South Cannon County, it is not looking promising at the moment. The heavy rain just arrived here at the weather station in Iconium area. But this will be brief. It will not be as much as we wanted. So speaking of rain amounts, let's click over here. Let's go over here and look at our rain product over the past. Well, let's do storm total rainfall. And we had some rain earlier this morning that came across South Cannon County, and what you see here, this is again storm total. So what you see down here in South Cannon County, that is from this morning, and then this darkened area here showing no rain. Well, the rain just arrived here, so it's not being recorded into this product yet. But it looks like over around Woodbury to the northeast of Woodbury, it looks like you got maybe 1/4 of an inch of rain, maybe 1/3 of an inch. Then up towards Brysonville area, maybe 6/10 of an inch, and then almost 3/4 of an inch as you go up towards Auburntown. But in Auburntown, it looks like you had maybe 1/4 of an inch. And all that is radar indicated. That doesn't mean that's exactly what you received, but that's what the radar thinks you had. I want to take another look up above the ground using the cross section tool. And we're going to slice it from Bradyville up towards Short Mountain. And this is how I know what's going on before it happens on the ground. Whatever goes up comes down, and so therefore whatever's happening up above the ground often comes down to your location next. So we can see some pretty heavy pockets of rain here over, where is that? Like it's around maybe the Cannon 911 area where Iconium Road intersects Highway 53. And looking at this product here, it's a little further north than what I just said. But anyway, it's not severe, it's just rain. Right now I'm just trying to find us some rain because that's what we need. So southwest Cannon County still has a good bit of moisture up there as well. What you see right here will probably not fall straight down. It will probably come more out at this angle here. So that would be Parker Hill area, maybe Virgin area. But it's getting hard to find decent rain at this point. We did have another cell to pop up down here near Ivy Bluff area, so let's go down and take a look at that. That would be exiting out of our county. But for any followers down here in this area, we'll take a look at it for them. So there is quite a bit of moisture up there at almost 20,000 feet. And all of that will be coming down. Most of that will probably fall outside of our county. But the good news for you is you did have a little rainfall earlier today, I believe. Yeah, looking at the storm total amount, you did have some rain down there this morning of maybe around 1/2 an inch. So it was areas kind of along this line right here. If you see the mouse moving, the areas north of there needed rain as well. We didn't see anything up this way this morning. Well, I think we did see a little bit, but it didn't add up to maybe 1/100th of an inch, which was not even enough to rinse the dust off the car. But at this point, I believe I'm just talking about rain. I don't think we're going to see any severe weather now at this point. It looks like things are winding down. And we're not even hearing much in the way of lightning out there right now. Now, that's not to say we couldn't still have some bolts to pop out back here. A lot of times when storms pass, we will continue having lightning for quite a while. I don't think we have quite that kind of setup tonight, but it is possible. And I'm still seeing some high electric field readings here as well. And just to show you, I'm not kidding, there it is right there. That's what's actually happening above my weather station right now. So the atmosphere is still charged up over Cannon County. So go ahead and continue to be inside. I doubt many people are heading out anyway. It's late at night, but some do like to go out and try to look at lightning from their porch, and I highly discourage that. That is not a safe activity. So as you can see here, we had this severe thunderstorm moving our way, and then it just fizzled down to almost nothing. And then as that outflow boundary, let's see, go back a couple of steps here, as that outflow boundary moved out of our county down around Ivy Bluff, there was a little moisture pocket located right there, and then it popped up to create another what might eventually become another storm. But again, that's exiting, and that's not going to be a problem for us at all. But I think we're good for tonight. So if you are wanting to go to sleep, you're probably safe to go ahead and do that. If you are over in Warren County, however, I would say remain weather aware over here. This is not my coverage area, but since I have it pulled up here and we might have a couple of followers over there in that area, I would stay up just for a little while longer, just in case any of these were to perk up. And you can't rule that out as these storms move up on the higher elevation. Now, they took a step up on the Highland Rim here and did not grow in strength, but that's not to say they would not as they go up onto the Cumberland Plateau region over here. So go ahead and remain weather aware in Warren County until these storms pass, and that would be probably in another 30 minutes or so for McMinnville area. Looking over here to the west, we still have lightning popping up back up here in Rutherford County. And I need to see why that's happening, because what happens here could come to our county. So we have, I need to do a longer cross section to see this. So what we have going on over here is we have a storm anvil from the storm over, what is that? So southern Williamson County and Maury County. This storm over here, the anvil is extending back to the northeast over Rutherford County, and that anvil is likely charged. And then we have these little showers popping up under that anvil, probably making a connection, and that's leading to some lightning strikes over there. That's just my guess on that. I'm not saying for sure that's what's happening, but that's what I think is happening. So I'm not thinking that anything here will come here and give us some problems, but I'll continue watching it until I know for sure. But I'm still thinking for now, I think the severe threat is diminishing. Now, before I declare that, I want to wait and see what the National Weather Service says. Usually in a real severe weather situation, we would have a severe weather watch in place, and then they clear the counties as the storm passes. We did not have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect tonight, so there's nothing to clear. But this was not a big risk anyway. We did go up to a slight risk earlier today, but they lowered that again. It started out as a marginal risk, and then they upgraded to a slight risk during the afternoon hours, and then this evening they downgraded it again back to the marginal risk category. Looks like we still have a few little showers popping up back up here. I doubt those are going to do anything, but since they just popped up, I'll keep an eye on those as well. But again, I think we're okay. It would probably be perfectly fine to go ahead and go to sleep, but leave your weather radio on standby and leave your phone app turned up on your smartphone so you can hear if any alerts are issued. The cell over here southwest of Murfreesboro just perked up a little bit. But that's not very impressive. Okay, I'm going to step away for a minute and put a post on social media. And I may or may not be back on here tonight. I'm going to kick it over to the radar coverage mode, and as soon as I think we're in the clear, I will turn that off. So if you head to bed, then good night, and I'll see you when the next storm comes around.
A strong thunderstorm will impact northeastern Marshall, central Maury and southwestern Williamson counties through midnight Central Daylight Time. At 11:33 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Spring Hill, or 10 miles north of Columbia, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazard, wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour and pea-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Minor hail damage to vegetation is possible. Locations impacted include Franklin, Columbia, Spring Hill, Thompson Station, Chapel Hill, Santa Fe, and I-65 east of Columbia. This includes the following highways: Interstate 65 between mile markers 38 and 59. Interstate 840 between mile markers 16 and 31. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. In Nashville at 11 p.m. Mostly cloudy, the temperature was 72 degrees, dew point was 67, and the relative humidity was 84%. Winds were north at 8 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.95 inches and rising. Around Middle Tennessee. Clarksville, partly cloudy, 74. Crossville, partly cloudy, 71. Columbia Mount Pleasant, clear, 77. Dixon, cloudy, 72. Fayetteville, mostly cloudy, 75. Gallatin, cloudy, 72. Lawrenceburg, clear, 77. Lebanon, mostly cloudy, 73. Lewisburg, partly cloudy, 79. Livingston, mostly cloudy, 72. McMinnville, partly cloudy, 77. Murfreesboro, mostly cloudy, 84. Portland, partly cloudy, 70. Pulaski, clear, 79. Rockwood, partly cloudy, 70. Shelbyville, clear, 77. Smyrna, a thunderstorm, 72. Springfield, mostly cloudy, 70. Tullahoma, partly cloudy, 73. Winchester, partly cloudy, 73. Elsewhere in Tennessee: Chattanooga, partly cloudy, 73. Jackson, clear, 82. Knoxville, mostly cloudy, 73. Memphis, clear, 82. Oak Ridge, mostly cloudy, 74. Tri-Cities, cloudy, 68. Across the region: Louisville, partly cloudy, 77. Bowling Green, partly cloudy, 75. Huntsville, clear, 77. Paducah, clear, 78. Birmingham, mostly cloudy, 78. Atlanta, cloudy, 73. Again, conditions at Nashville, mostly cloudy, 72 degrees. Here is the forecast for Manchester, Tracy City, Estill Springs, Wartrace, Bradyville, Murfreesboro and surrounding areas. Tonight, mostly clear this evening, then becoming partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Patchy fog after midnight. Lows in the upper 60s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday, sunny. Patchy fog in the morning. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday night, mostly clear in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-60s. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday night, mostly clear. Lows around 60. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tuesday, sunny. Highs in the lower 80s. Tuesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-50s. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows around 60. Thursday, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. Thursday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-60s. Friday, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. Friday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-60s. Saturday, sunny. Highs in the upper 80s. The current time is 11:56 p.m. Central Daylight Time. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio, All Hazards, the voice of the National Weather Service. This is station WXK-63, located in Coffee County. The broadcast originates from the National Weather Service office near Nashville and is provided in conjunction with the Ben Lomond Broadband Internet Services. A strong thunderstorm will impact northeastern Marshall, central Maury and southwestern Williamson counties through midnight Central Daylight Time. At 11:33 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Spring Hill, or 10 miles north of Columbia, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazard, wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour and pea-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Minor hail damage to vegetation is possible. Locations impacted include Franklin, Columbia, Spring Hill, Thompson Station, Chapel Hill, Santa Fe, and I-65 east of Columbia. This includes the following highways: Interstate 65 between mile markers 38 and 59. Interstate 840 between mile markers 16 and 31. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. In Nashville at 11 p.m. Mostly cloudy, the temperature was 72 degrees, dew point was 67, and the relative humidity was 84%. Winds were north at 8 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.95 inches and rising. Around Middle Tennessee: Clarksville, partly cloudy, 74. Crossville, partly cloudy, 71. Columbia Mount Pleasant, clear, 77. Dixon, cloudy, 72. Fayetteville, mostly cloudy, 75. Gallatin, cloudy, 72. Lawrenceburg, clear, 77. Lebanon, mostly cloudy, 73. Lewisburg, partly cloudy, 79. Livingston, mostly cloudy, 72. McMinnville, partly cloudy, 77. Murfreesboro, mostly cloudy, 84. Portland, partly cloudy, 70. Pulaski, clear, 79. Rockwood, partly cloudy, 70. Shelbyville, clear, 77. Smyrna, a thunderstorm, 72. Springfield, mostly cloudy, 70. Tullahoma, partly cloudy, 73. Winchester, partly cloudy, 73. Elsewhere in Tennessee: Chattanooga, partly cloudy, 73. Jackson, clear, 82. Knoxville, mostly cloudy, 73. Memphis, clear, 82. Oak Ridge, mostly cloudy, 74. Tri-Cities, cloudy, 68. Across the region: Louisville, partly cloudy, 77. Bowling Green, partly cloudy, 75. Huntsville, clear, 77. Paducah, clear, 78. Birmingham, mostly cloudy, 78. Atlanta, cloudy, 73. Again, conditions at Nashville, mostly cloudy, 72 degrees. Here is the forecast for Manchester, Tracy City, Estill Springs, Wartrace, Bradyville, Murfreesboro and surrounding areas. Tonight, mostly clear this evening, then becoming partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Patchy fog after midnight. Lows in the upper 60s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday, sunny. Patchy fog in the morning. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday night, mostly clear in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-60s. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, sunny. Highs in the mid-80s. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday night, mostly clear. Lows around 60. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tuesday, sunny. A strong thunderstorm will impact central Maury, western Williamson and northeastern Hickman counties through 12:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At midnight Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Fairview, moving southeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard: wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour and pea-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Minor hail damage to vegetation is possible. Locations impacted include Columbia, Spring Hill, Mount Pleasant, Thompson Station, Fairview, Santa Fe, Bon Aqua, Williamsport, Prim Springs, Leapers Fork, and Lyles. This includes the following highways: